The second one that goes with the first homeowners grant is the stamp duty concession. Now again, these all vary from state to state, so given I'm based in Canberra, I'm going to talk primarily at the moment about the ACT situation. With all of these things, of course there are eligibility criteria. Now, it's not us mortgage brokers, it's not the banks that set the eligibility criteria for this, it's the revenue officers of each of the state governments. The state governments have a website, usually it's revenue.act.gov.au for us, revenue.nsw.gov.au for New South Wales. Those websites contain all the information a first home buyer would need to know about what they're entitled to, what the eligibility requirements are, and they also have calculators that can help you calculate what stamp duty would be payable if you are not eligible for a stamp duty concession, or again, depending on the purchase price of the property, whether you qualify for a concession as opposed to, say, the exemption. So, as of the 1st of July, here in the ACT, the $7,000 FOG is going to be removed. In its place, the government is going to give an exemption on stamp duty to all purchases. Now you might sit there and say, well, how does that differ to the current system? Well, the current system only applies to purchasers that have been buying brand new properties. So if you went and bought an established townhouse or an established apartment or an established house, you weren't eligible for any of the government incentives. They only applied if you bought new. So under the new scheme that will come into play on the 1st of July, they will then be eligible to buy an established property wherever they choose. They won't get the $7,000, but you will get a discount or an exemption on the stamp duty. Finer details haven't been provided by the ACT government as yet. I assume they will be done closer to the 1st of July date.